Hello, I'm Sister Rose Picotti in Los Angeles. My first film to review this week is Monsieur Lazhar. This is a Canadian film in French with English subtitles, and it's the story of what happens in a classroom of 7th graders in a middle school in Montreal when a teacher takes her own life and one of the students, a boy, discovers her body. So it's very traumatic, and the story ends up in the paper, and this man, Monsieur Lazhar, who's a political refugee from Algeria, who's been given safe passage there in Montreal, he volunteers to work at the school. Well, he doesn't volunteer, he gets hired to work at the school, and he steps into the classroom, and somehow his whole persona resonates with the kids. Well, we find out his backstory, we find out the connection of the boy who discovered the teacher's body, what his connection to her death is. And even though this seems like a really sad, traumatic film, it's really a film filled with gentleness and hope. I did like this film very much, and I hope that it opens in your city. Is October Baby. This is a Christian film from Sony Pictures' Christian filmmaking department or arm, Provident Pictures. This is the story of Hannah. She's a 19-year-old college freshman, and while in the performance of her play, her college play, she collapses. Now, she's been having health problems and nightmares, and she doesn't know where all this is coming from. So she goes to her parents, and she learns that she was adopted. She starts on a journey with her best friend, Jason, because she wants to find out what her story is. She wants to find her birth mother to know what her health history is. So this is what she does, and she eventually comes across a nurse who was with her mother during a botched abortion, and she finds out that her twin brother actually died in that abortion. Because the mother goes back again to try to have everything finished, the nurse ends up taking her mother to the hospital where Hannah's born. Now, I don't think I gave anything away here, because you have a young woman who's dealing with abortion, who finds out that she was adopted. I mean, this is a kid going through an awful lot. And I think the heart of this movie is really, really good, because you don't really come across many films that are dealing with the topic of abortion. The problem with this film is that it's 107 minutes long, and for 100 minutes you get really poor acting and very preachy messages coming at you the whole time. I don't think young people will thank you very much for subjecting them to this movie. I wish Christian filmmakers would trust the audience more. Having said that, the very last 7 minutes will probably move you to tears. And if you'd like, there are clips of the film on wingclips.com. You can download a couple of clips to use in your religious education class for free, or you can subscribe and get better clips that are a little longer. The point is that it's a good movie, but it's very preachy. You'll have to decide if your kids will thank you for taking them to see it. Thank you, God bless you, and I hope you'll join me next time when we look for seeds of the gospel in today's movies.